Hello, my name's Nari McDiarmid from miningnews.net, and I'd like to welcome Alex Rovira, the Managing Director of the recently expanded Brightstar Resources. Now, Alex, it's been a few months since your merger with another gold company. How do you now describe Brightstar?
Yeah, thanks, Nara. So for Brightstar, the merger with King West completed in May earlier this year. We've hit the ground running in terms of a consolidated entity, building out the management team, and really just advancing both sets of projects towards near-term production opportunities. So for us, yeah, we absolutely see ourselves as one consolidated company. The assets, really work well together in terms of being able to bring them forward and advance them towards production at the same time, but kind of using being Menzies first and then looking at Laverton sequentially. So as a business, the assets together make a lot of sense, and the consolidated entity is just working really hard at getting a scoping study out in the next few weeks regarding what that development plan is going to look like.
Well, as you say, Alex, your projects are neatly nearby each other in the goldfield. So, what are the highlights of your key projects?
So the two project areas we have are the Menzies Gold Project and the Laverton Gold Project. So at a high level, each project area has got circa 500,000 ounces of JORC resources. The development plan sees us likely looking at mining down at Menzies first, assessing toll treatment options down there from a processing perspective, and then looking to refurbish and expand our mill that we own up in Laverton that's currently on care and maintenance. So at a high level, we've got two project areas, two development pipelines, 500,000 ounces each. Significantly, both have a lot of upsides, a lot of room to grow. We're pretty confident that that million ounces, we can certainly grow that with further drilling. Both down dip and along strike, a lot of opportunities to assess, and it's really just doing the exploration work in a smart manner that really correlates and aligns with, I suppose, the development plan and looking at what areas we'll be mining first.
Well, in terms of taking the projects forwards, would you like to elaborate a little on your management team?
Absolutely. So I joined the business of Brightstar in January of this year. At the time of the merger, we also appointed a COO, Dean Valve, to King West, who is now the COO of the consolidated entity. Dean is a mining engineer and a geologist by background. So in terms of having the right skill set in-house to take things through feasibility studies and contractor engagement, looking at construction opportunities and ultimately production, we've certainly got the right guys in place. We've got a gentleman called Tim Clark who's just joined us, really kind of manning the approvals and permitting pipeline, making sure that everything's squared away. Obviously, in this environment, making sure that the approvals are in place is one of the most important parts of the business too. That's quite often overlooked, certainly for small cap companies such as us. So, having a management team in place that's done feasibility studies, built mines, operated mines, financed mines, I think we've got a really good skill set and diverse skill set in the business.
And finally, Alex, for any potential investors listening, what do you believe are the top value drivers for Brightstar?
So for us, it's about doing things a little bit differently in the current context of a difficult capital markets. Look, we've all seen recent gold developments probably not perform as optimally as possible. Access to capital is difficult, both equity and debt is difficult. What separates us, and I suppose is the key value driver for Brightstar, is the fact that we are fortunately located with Menzies being adjacent to the Goldfields Highway, having multiple processing facilities, third-party processing facilities in the district. So we're looking at low capital return to production, in short, and using the ability to access some of these third-party mills to generate capital for the business, and also importantly, a low capital refurb and expansion of our existing infrastructure. So for us, they're the two levers that we can pull that really does differentiate Brightstar from I suppose, our peer groups of West Australian-focused gold explorers and developers, in the sense that we have a path to market. It is a low capital approach. It's importantly low risk. And I think they're the key things that investors should know about.
Alex, thank you very much for taking the time to have a chat today.
Thank you very much.